What is good, y'all, SCG family? It's your boy Sly Slytherin back with another Hogwarts Legacy gameplay, baby. And you can see I am in here by the house chest as I
Another
have
house
finally
token for the house chest.
collected all of the house
Here
tokens.
we go, the last house token. Time to see
Boom.
what's inside.
So now we get to see what this is, and I saved this specifically for y'all so y'all can see what is going on. Looks like we got a bunch of different stuff going. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Alright. So,
Oh, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
so is that it? All I got was that little collection thing. No, I said it updated my quest, so maybe there's something else I gotta do. Okay, so now I gotta go ahead and go speak with her. So we'll do that, and then we will I don't know why this is still here. I got all of those unlocked. I found a bunch of them in Hogsmeade and inside the castle. I was just roaming around. But we will be basically going to go speak with Nelly real quick, and then we're going to jump into these two, gold quests, and then we might hop into the friend indeed thing as well. But for right now, let's go see what Nelly needs.
Hello, Nelly. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Man, that's it. I thought I would at least get something. All I got was something for my collection. And you see stuff like this pops up all the time. These are, I guess, are like the little side quests or whatever. So let me know down in the comment section. Please leave feedback. If you guys would like to see me do stuff like that. It's not going to show, is it? Sometimes it'll show what it actually is, or like the pretenses of it. But let me know if you guys for real want me to do stuff like that on camera or off camera, because soon I'm about to start hitting this stuff off camera when I just be bored. Sometimes I just be getting on here just ready to fight. But let's see, the first one, we can go talk to Deke, or we can do Sebastian's. I think I want to do Sebastian's over the like whole room of requirements. I'm not really into the room of requirements right now. We can go meet with Sebastian at Fieldcraft. So let's see where he is. And look at, dang, like look how big this map is. First of all, like let's zoom out. Like I've been able to come through and do some of these. Like you see, I got some side quests down here, just like flying around, flying balloons, trying to explore and fight. But this map is way too big. But I can't believe we're going all the way down here. And of course, I don't have none of the like flu flames, so I can't fast travel. But I can fast travel here. West Hogwarts Valley. All right, well, I'll see you guys when I get there. I might try to hit a couple of flu flames so I can start hitting some of these fast travel points to some of these locations. But let's go see what Sebastian wants.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Fieldcraft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
All right, and yo, at the time of recording this, to show you like how far ahead I am.
Fieldcraft used to be a lot livelier.
The Bears
With
just
Ranrock's
traded
lot
for
wandering about
DJ
all the
Moore.
time. Everyone
It's about
stays
to
out
be
of sight.
stupid in Chicago. And the Panthers are probably about to go get their
we are.
quarterbacks. So
My sister
Panthers
should be
fans,
just
y'all should be
inside.
happy. Okay, you want me to walk in first? I'm the guest here, but you want me to go in first.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Fieldcraft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Yeah, that man, you know, when you, especially as a man, bro, like when you think that you know something and you got your mindset to it, it is hard to change that mindset. And especially when it comes to trying to cure a family member of sickness that you can see they're in obvious pain. Yeah, that man ain't never gonna stop.
Fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Yeah,
Revelio.
I just gotta come get this note real quick. Come on, I was right here. I hate how I do that. If you ain't like right up on it, it's not gonna give it to you. But yeah, let's go and see what Sebastian's talking about.
Not listen to me. She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Are you gonna take me to the spot?
Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Let's go. I'm waiting on you. Maybe we'll get to battle somebody real quick.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
Hold on.
They've been digging for something.
Revelio.
It would be helpful if I could get my, there we go. Hold on, let me get this. Hold on, I'm returning to the quest. I had to get my page notes. I'm trying to get the XP. Level up, you know, get more awards. Especially with like the talents. Like you gotta be a certain level to get some of the talents. So like I wanna make sure I got max talent level.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
Okay. Up there.
This way.
Bet, let's go. Can I run now, please? Like, I'm over here clicking in the left stick, like about to break it, low key. Steal a loyalist ranger's bow, use mandrake against enemies. I ain't doing none of that. Oh, really? Well, only good goblin is a dead goblin then. Oh, snap. Man, that weak ass Kafringo. He was all types of late. I don't know what just hit me, but there we go. There we go. Got them two up out of here. We got more up this hill, so let's go ahead and come up here straight into the fight. Come here. There we go. There we go. I'll just incinerate him. Move out the way. There we go. Burn him. Let me get that real quick. Move out the way. Go up top. Come here real quick. There we go. There we go. I told you I'm getting. What the? My dude was standing right there next to him. You gonna help? There we go. Just gotta get him lit up around me. Why not take advantage of stuff? If I got all these objects here, I'm just gonna start letting them shit fly. Yeah, you thought. Come here. Yep, you thought so. Yep, flip them. Whoop, move out the way. You thought. And burn. Look, I don't even be using my special attacks. Look, and I'm gonna switch real quick. Look at this. I've learned to start doing this too, is like just flipping between my different arsenals. Oh dang, I think I just, yep, I just drank a potion. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Yep, stop him in mid-air. I'm gonna hit him with that. Drop down. Oh, you thought? That was cute. Levioso real quick. I got people coming online. You just ignore that, y'all. Ooh, get out the way. Hiya. Flip them, work them. And levitate, and this should do it. I don't know why it was not letting me attack. Bam. There we go.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
But I barely
warn you.
The only reason you tried to warn me, bro. I honestly didn't even really take that many hits. The only reason I drank a potion was by accident. I would not have even needed that. All right, come on, let me hop over. What are we doing?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Revelio!
Yeah, I just need to use Revelio or something?
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Let's see. This thing is blue.
Whose home was this?
What is
Been
this?
abandoned long since I've lived here.
Okay, there's a hippogriff up there.
Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Hogwarts
That's all I ever
professor
heard.
here. I did say Rockwood Castle. Isn't that the name
Always
of one of
armed and
the
ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
people? Okay, let's see.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
The house itself. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm over here just using Revelio, just touching everything that's blue. So there's a well over here.
This well looks familiar.
Collect 3 coins. Oh, sleep.
Sebastian! I've seen this
almost
before.
walked off the cliff.
This house, the well, the view.
What do you
Revelio.
mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah. Let's keep looking before I explain. Just don't stop looking.
Sebastian,
there's a picture in here.
over
with
here.
Somebody's face
Do
burnt
you
up.
think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Who is that
But
supposed
it
to be?
looks to me as though this was intentional.
Yeah. That was definitely intentional. Oh, we got. Is this thing?
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Did I just hit a 2-piece?
Confringo!
Oh. I forgot. When I'm not actually battling, stuff actually, loads quick.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Alright, so I gotta search
Someone
for more
piled
clues.
this here for a reason.
Yeah.
Is it blocking something?
Only one way
let's
to
see.
find out.
Confringo!
Bam! Confringo, and let's go ahead and
A
crawl
stairwell?
through. Ooh.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Yeah.
There might
they want
be
me to come
something
down
here worth a closer look.
Alright, let's
They've
go.
left
Ooh.
all of this simply strewn about.
Oh yeah, this is the stuff
Tells
that.
me they're after
Lumos.
something bigger.
Yeah, I would say I've seen this before in like a couple caves.
Seems
So there's a
these
little
journal entries are
Isadora.
from Isadora's travels.
Okay.
A
So we got a
journal
couple
entry
of
of Isadora's.
Okay.
I should hold on to this.
Yeah, I might try to read those in my spare time. All right. So what
Revelio.
else are we doing here?
Lumos. Confringo!
There we go. No.
Lumos.
Stop doing that. Keep going invisible.
You're not going to believe
Lumos.
this.
There we go.
I can see the Undercroft.
What?
There we go.
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
No, not a daydream, boy. I can actually see it.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Yeah, hold your breath, 'cause it's about to be something freaky deaky. You got to go all the way to the Undercroft from all the way up here. I need it.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something
Looks like
is missing.
somebody. Yeah.
A note.
There's a.
Let's have a look.
That does not look like no dang note. What the heck does that mean? Yeah, nah, you gonna tell me? Yeah, show it to Sebastian. Maybe he'll know.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in
me
touch.
too.
Till then.
Alright. Cool. Sebastian's mission seemed like the fun mission. We definitely got to get his every time. Every time we get one, we gotta do them hoes. But alright. So that'll be basically all that we need for that one. We can just jump straight into the next quest. The elf knapsack in the loom. I don't know. That sounds like a bad joke, but we'll go ahead and hit that one first. So let's go ahead and locate this.